Alright YouTube, it's Quil, and I'm coming back at you with a new video, and this is going to be the build that you are going to see most of my videos from now on. And let me show you guys what it is. As of right now, I'm an 88 overall offensive threat, but with slasher badge. I'm going to show you guys some clips of some friends that I know that do have this build and what it's capable of. But when I finish grinding this build, you guys are going to see some crazy gameplay, and you guys are going to want to make him. So let me show you what I have on him so far as of right now. Then I'll show you guys the clips. And then after that, I'll show you guys the exact build so you can make it yourself and start grinding. So this is what my stats look like right now. I'm only an 88. So you can take all of these stats and add 4 to them, because I'm on my Playmaker Shot Creator, my main build, I'm always in 99. So all these stats, add 4 to them. I'm going to show you guys a screenshot. Actually, let me show you guys a screenshot right now of somebody that I know that has this build. He's actually the person that made this build first. I'm pretty sure it's BP, so shout out to him. He was the first person that I saw with this build, and these are his stats. But anyway, you guys see how crazy his stats are. You have an 85 driving dunk, which means that you're going to get every contact dunk in the game. 85 driving dunk is the driving dunk you need, that you can get any contact dunk animation in the game, any dunk animation pretty much, so you will dunk like a pure slasher. And then you guys see an 86 3-point, and remember, look at the top left, he's only a 98 overall right now, so add 1, possibly add 2 if you stick at 99.9. So you have an 86 ball control, an 86 3-point, and 88 ball control, good defensive stats. Look at your physicals, 95 speed, 98 excel. This build is fast, and look at its finishing and shooting, and then it can speed boost. You guys see so far, this is what I have on my badges. And look at how balanced this looks. I've only been working on finishing badges, right? So I'll probably have this build done in a few days, but I've only been working on finishing badges. You get 15 finishing, 20 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 6 defensive. This is an all-around good build. As of right now, these are the finishing badges I have on. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Wait, and I'm gonna show you guys my exact build and the badges I'm gonna put on them. But my main player only gets 22 shooting badges, so I'm going to use the exact same badge layout, but with no catch and shoot. So this build can shoot just like my other player, but the difference is he can speed boost just like my other player. He can shoot just like my other player, but the difference is he's going to have Hall of Fame finishing badges, and he's going to be getting contact dunks like slashers. Now, let me show you guys these clips of what you can actually do with this build, and then after that I'll get into some gameplay, or not some gameplay. After that we'll get into the actual build, and I'll show you how to make it. Alright, so let's get into the exact build and all my rating so you can get it just like mine. So first off, just make him a point guard. You can make left or right handed, that's all personal preference. And then I'm going to show you guys the exact pie chart and ratings that I chose. So you guys saw, you get Hall of Fame Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame shooting badges. So you got to go with this pie chart right here. And then I went with the pie chart with the most speed, because that's what you want, the most speed on them. So I went with this pie chart right here to get 88 speed. The top one with 88 speed. And then copy these attributes exactly so you can maximize the amount of badges you get, okay? Close shot, 88. Driving layup, 87. Driving dunk, you want to max that out to an 82. You don't want to put anything on your standing dunk in your post hook. Now, as you see, you can get more finishing badges. You can actually get up to 20 finishing badges on this player. But the way that I wanted to make him and that I saw a lot of other people make him is 15 finishing badges so that he can be very balanced out and get 6 defensive badges. So shooting, you want to pretty much max every single shooting attribute except for one. You want to max your mid-range, max your three-point, and max your free throw. But then your post fade, so you can get 20 shooting badges. Or 21 shooting badges, but I make it so you only get 20, so you save some attributes. This is where the extra defensive badges come in, right? Your pass accuracy, you want to max that to an 82. Your ball handling, you want to max that to an 82. And then your post moves, you want to put this max where you can get 15 playmaking, or the lowest you can get 15 playmaking. So you can get up to 17 playmaking badges on this build, but once again, I want some defensive attributes. You want to put your post move the lowest where you can get 15 playmaking badges, and that's right there at 52. So then defensive and rebounding. And since we are a few months in, we know what matters. Interior defense, you don't need it, but you do want to max your perimeter. You want to max your lateral, and you want to max your steal. Those are the 3 most important attributes for defense. And then you want to go all the way down. You see I only have 1 defensive rebounding badge. You want to max your defensive rebound, or not max it, but you want to put it to 61. As you see, you put it 1 lower. Actually, you can put this onto 60, and then you can put any attribute you want up. You can put your standing dunk up 1, but see, it doesn't matter because you don't get an extra badge for anything. So that's why I would just put my defensive rebound to a 61, and these are the exact attributes that I have. I would recommend, if you are making this build, to put these exact attributes on as well. And every player I make them built, just because when you have your shirt off, it looks the best. Burly isn't bad for like centers and stuff, but I just go built. That doesn't really matter. Now, the only downside to this build, is that he's 6'3". But like I said, we are over a month into 2K20, and my player at 6'5" does not feel any different than a 6'3". I see people that are 6'3" play. They feel the exact same. So you want to put his weight all the way down so you get the max vert max. So you just want to put the weight all the way down. And then your wingspan, you want to put it right. You can put it either 75 or 75.9. Now I'm putting it 75 just so I can get that +1 on my mid-range. But you can put it on either of these two. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I went lowest wingspan. And then this is one thing I like about this build. You can choose any takeover you want, pretty much. Slasher, shot creator, playmaker, spot up shooter, or just sharpshooter. And you guys saw the one I chose. I chose slasher, so that I can get some crazy dunks for you guys and get these YouTube videos to be lit, because this build will be super fun to watch. So I chose slasher takeover, and let me show you guys what badges I chose. So like I said, you have Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame shooting badges, these 2 gold. Now I'm going to go over these 2 real quick because everybody knows we should have for playmaking. Max handles for days, max quick first step, max unpluckable, max tight handles, and then you have 3 upgrades left. Now you can choose honestly anything. You can't really go wrong for this. I personally would probably go dimer, because what I'm going to be doing with this build is mainly ISOing on the 2s with the outside center, and then playing 3s, you know, just always having dimer is helpful. So these will be the 5 badges I put on for playmaking. Now defensive and rebounding, always gold clamps, and then you can't go wrong between these 3 badges: Intimidator, Pick Dodger, and Pickpocket. But I'm going to go Intimidator. I feel like that's the second best defensive badge in the game. So gold Intimidator and gold clamps. Your defense isn't that bad on this build. And then, you know, shooting badges. We all know what my favorite shooting badges are. Let's go Quick Draw Hall of Fame, Range Extender Hall of Fame, Green Machine Hall of Fame, Deadeye Hall of Fame. And now, when I first start playing on this build, I'm not going to have anything on my Hot Zone Hunter. Nothing on my Hot Zone Hunter. I'll probably put maybe Catch and Shoot, maybe Volume Shooter, right? But once I get Park Hotspots, I'm going to put my Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. So we're just going to keep it like this. That's one thing I love about this build. As you guys know, my playmaking shot creator, this is my badge layout, just like this, and then I have catch and shoot on silver. But let's be real, catch and shoot silver barely matters, it barely impacts it. So it's like I really only have this many upgrades in my other build. So the 5 main shooting badges I use, I can get them all Hall of Fame, which makes me really like this build. And like I said, my other build has a 92 3-pointer. This build has an 87 3-pointer. So only 5 difference of a 3-pointer. But then you get Hall of Fame shooting badges, and the bread and butter to this build, Hall of Fame finishing badges. So you can literally get the best dunks in the game. Now let's just go over what we all want to know. The finishing badges. Hall of Fame fancy footwork, that's no question. Hall of Fame contact finisher, no question. Now you only have 7 upgrades available. I'm gonna put my Giant Slayer to Hall of Fame, and I'll probably put either Slithery Finisher, Acrobat, or Relentless Finisher. As a matter of fact, I might just put Giant Slayer Gold. And then I'm going to have to do some testing because you guys know I don't have a slasher this year. I don't have any build with slashing in it. So I'm going to have to test these badges out myself. But as of right now, I would probably put Slithery on silver. And I would probably put Relentless on silver. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have to test it out. Actually, you know what? Let's just go like this. I feel like these are the best badges, the best badge layout. But like I said, I will update you guys on the badges I use when I unlock them. These 3 are guaranteed. I'm guaranteeing you guys that I'm going to be using these 3 badges mainly on Hall of Fame, and then anything between Slithery, Acrobat, and Relentless Finisher, anywhere between those 3 badges I'll use. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys make this build, because if you don't, then honestly you're missing out. But if you did enjoy this video, do me a favor, leave a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.